LNHS learners. Welcome to Earthducation. I am Sir Jerome Malamdag, your Earthducation facilitator for today. So Earthducation is a program by Save Philippine Seas, SPS, that aims to, number 1, increase conservation literacy, number 2, teach basic and transferable skills to pursue environmental education, and number 3, instill appreciation for nature and the immediate environment. Okay, let's have fast facts first. Okay, about the Philippines, rich biodiversity, species under threat, and threats to the Philippine environment. So according to Baba Diyo, in the end, we will conserve only what we love love only what we understand, and we will understand only what we are taught. So, kaya nga po tayo nandito sa Earthducation program para tayo ay matuto ng mga kaparaanan on how to conserve, to protect, and to appreciate our environment. So, on behalf of the Earthducation team, I would like to thank you ang bawat isa po ay nakipag-participate, nakibahagi sa ating Earthducation program. Alright, without any further ado, so let's start. The Philippines. So the Philippines is one of the 18 mega diverse countries in the world. So it holds the majority of the world's plant and animal species, many of which can only be found in our country. So makikita din natin na ang Philippines ay mayroong mayaman na biodiversity. No? Did you know that 2/3 of the Earth's biodiversity is found in the Philippines? So ganun po siya kalaki. No? According to the Convention on Biological Diversity, the Philippines contains between 70 to 80% of the world's plant and animal species and has 7.2 million hectares of forest ecosystems, comprising approximately 24% of the total land area. The Philippines ranked 4th in bird endemism and ranked 5th in the number of plant species and maintains 5% of the world's flora. So when we say biodiversity, it is the variety of life in the world or in the particular habitat or ecosystem. Ito yung pagkakaiba-iba, variation ng mga organism sa mundo or sa isang particular ecosystem. And when we say naman endemism, the situation in which a species is restricted to a particular geographic region as a result of isolation or in response to abiotic conditions. So, these are organisms that can be found in a specific region or in a specific place. Ito ay mga organisms na native lang doon sa lupain natin, hindi natin makikita sa iba pang lugar. So, marami ang Philippines na mga native or endemic species ng animals and plants. Okay, species under threat. Now, scientists have estimated that there are about 8.7 million species on Earth. The populations are on a steady decline due to several factors linked to human activities. Now, the Philippines is home to at least 700 threatened species, making it one of the top global conservation areas. The national list of threatened animal species was established in 2004 and includes at least 42 species of land mammals, 127 species of birds, 24 species of reptiles, 14 species of amphibians. Now, when we say threatened, mayroon pagkakaiba yan sa endangered, threatened, and extinct. Now, when we say endangered, ito na talaga yung mga organisms na kaunti na lang at pa-extinct na. When we say threatened, ito yung mga organisms na in the future po pwede silang maging endangered, mabilis na bumababa o mabilis na umuunti yung kanilang bilang. When we say extinct naman, ito yung mga organisms na wala nang nabubuhay, wala nang natitirang buhay na species. So, yun po yung pagkakaiba-iba. So, marami tayong mga threatened species, okay, na nakita natin since 2004. And of course, nadagdagan yan. Okay, since tayo ay 2021 na. Alright, so threats to the Philippine environment. No, biodiversity threats differ from one ecosystem to another. In the forest ecosystem, the primary causes of forest loss are number one, no, commercial exploitation, okay, population growth, and the introduction of invasive alien species. So when we say invasive alien species, ito yung mga organisms na na-introduce lang o napunta lang doon sa isang area wherein hindi naman talaga siya native doon o hindi naman talaga siya doon uh, lumaki, lumago o dumami, no? And in result, no, naging destructive siya, no? And yung mga native na nakatira doon o native na nabubuhay ng mga organism doon ay na-extinct o na naging kaagaw niya sa nutrients o sa mga requirements to survive. So, yun po ang tawag sa mga invasive species, no? Major threats to inland water biodiversity as well as marine and coastal environments include chemical and plastic pollution, overfishing, habitat alteration, invasion of alien species, and global climate change. Alright, sabi ni Nelson Mandela, no, education is the most powerful weapon we can use to change the world. So, through this Earthducation, no, so we educate each and every one of you para naman in the future, no, magawa natin o ma-mitigate natin yung harm na nadudulot ng tao sa ating environment because one way or another, no, we are affected kung ano man ang mangyayari sa ating environment. So, it is very important and interesting for us to be literate enough, no, how to protect our habitat or our environment. So, our topic for today is about reducing plastic use, no. Ito yung part 1 po natin. The Philippines faces a major plastic pollution problem, no? Along with countries like China, Vietnam, and Indonesia. The Philippines is frequently listed among the world's worst offenders in terms of plastic use, no? So, or in terms of marine plastic pollution, no? Makikita natin na yung plastic hindi naman talaga masama or hindi naman talaga kaaway, no? Yung plastic meron ding mga benefits yan, no? It can preserve our food, no? Pwede rin sa hygiene natin or nagagamit yan sa iba't ibang area ng ating industry, no? So, maraming uses talaga yung plastic. However, meron lang siyang mga harmful effects na nakakasira ng ating environment. So, kung hindi tayo nagiging responsible, no, it can cause harm sa ating environment. Alright, so let's study the ways to reduce plastic use. No, una, reduce unnecessary single-use plastic packaging. So, pwede natin bawasan yung mga plastic packaging o alisin talaga yung mga plastic packaging and reuse. For example, itong mga baunan, no, instead of mga yung plastic labo, okay, o kaya yung mga single-use plastic. No? So, we can use reusable materials, no, as a packaging. No? Pangalawa, explore alternatives to single-use plastic. So, let us explore, no, we can use leaves or banana leaves, no, or cloth, fabric, no, to be used as a cover, no, or as a wrapper, no. So, and then we can use paper wrappers po, no, as an alternative to single-use plastic. And next, use reusable bags. So, ayan, meron po tayong mga eco bags, no, para maiwasan naman po natin yung mga plastic bags na pag isang gamit lang na tinatapon na nagiging dagdag pollution po sa atin. So, yan, maganda pong tangkilikin natin itong mga eco bags na meron tayo sa market. So, yan, use reusable bags. And then, use reusable cups, bottles, and tumblers. So, instead of plastic cups or styro cups, no, pwede po tayong bumili or mag-invest ng ating mga cups, no, bottles, and tumblers in which we can use it in the long run. So, very important po yan na i-consider natin para naman po ma-mitigate o mabawasan po yung pollution na nakokos ng mga plastic cups na um, na itatapon natin yearly. And then, go stainless. Okay, so yan po, pwede po tayong gumamit ng mga stainless na utensils. Yan, as I've mentioned a while ago, no, to reduce yung usage natin or to eliminate the use of single-use plastic, no? Lalong-lalo na sa ating sa ating daily lives, no? And even sa mga tinatangkilik natin. Alright, so we encourage din po na bring your own BYO, bring your own or BYO, no? So, instead na tayo ay gagamit mga disposables utensils, no? So, pwede tayong magbaon ng sarili natin or can use stainless utensils or bamboo utensils. So, yan, malaking tulong din po na tayo ay magkaroon ng sarili nating mga utensils which is reusable to. And you use refillable pens and markers. So, yan, maganda po yan na meron tayong mga ganyan o nag-i-invest tayo sa mga bagay na yan. Para naman, hindi lang natin isang gamitan. No? Pag natapos natin gamitin, pag naubos na yung ballpen, yung mga markers, so itatapon na kaagad. Ay dagdag pollution po yan. Sa dami po ng gumagamit ng ballpen, sa dami po ng gumagamit ng markers, no, yearly. So, nagkakaroon po ng malaking accumulation po, yung malaking contribution po sa ating plastic pollution, no? And as we prove, no, na talagang effective talaga yung paggamit ng mga steps na to, paggawa ng mga steps na nabanggit ko. So, meron tayong mga babanggiting case studies, no? So, one of these is yung Bulata National High School, no? Yung tinatawag nilang Wala Usik Canteen, no? To promote a waste-free culture in the community, Bulata National High School in Southern Negros Occidental opened its Wala Usik Canteen in 2019. Wala Usik is a Hiligaynon phrase which means zero waste or nothing is wasted. The canteen catered to over 400 students and 20 teachers. Its commitment was to use only what is biodegradable, indigenous, locally made, and reusable, such as mugs made from bamboo, bowls from coconut shells, and plates from banana leaves. The canteen also served fresh and local produce for their meals to avoid processed food packaged in single-use plastic. So, hindi na rin po tayo lalayo, no? Familiar din po tayo na ang Lingunan National High School ay nabigyan ng recognition o ng award sa mga ganyan, no? Na-recognize po tayo sa media, no? Sa the Philippine Stars, no? Yung ating eco furnitures, gawa natin ng eco bricks, no? Nagkaroon din tayo ng exhibit, no? Na isinagawa natin with partnership sa ating DNR and Nestle Philippines po. And ayan, so nagkaroon din tayo ng exhibit sa amphitheater, no, yung may balik sa plastic na proyekto ng Nestle Philippines. And yan po. So, na-cover din po tayo sa mga news and even nandyan po yan sa ating YouTube po, yung kopya ng ating mga video. So, sa sarili po natin paaralan o sa Lingunan National High School, we are proud na ginagawa natin itong mga bagay na ito na we avoid yung single plastic use and we promote yung paggamit ng mga alternatives for those single plastic use, no? So nagkakaroon tayo ng mga alternatives to reduce yung nako-contribute nating pollution sa ating environment. Alright, so for our activity, no, we will make a DIY tote bag. So, Learners can turn old t-shirts into tote bags to reduce plastic bag use. So, gagawa po tayo ng alternative dito, no? It will also help them apply the ways to reduce plastic use, tips from the Earthducation manual, and experience how easy and fun it is to customize their own plastic alternatives. Now, by the end of the activity, the learner should be able to understand that common household items can be repurposed or to extend their use. So, fast fact lang po. So, humans use approximately 5 trillion plastic bags per year. No? Ganun po kadami. That's 160,000 plastic bags per second. So, ganyan po kadami yung ating nagagamit. No? And ganyan din po kadami yung basurang nagiging pollution po sa ating kapaligiran na sumisira ng ating environment, ng ating karagatan. No? Nagiging, ano rin yan, nagiging sanhi ng problema natin. No? Pag may nagkakaroon din ng mga bagyo, no? Tayo din naman yung binabaha, tayo din naman yung na-aapektuhan noong mga ganito. So, through this activity, no, gagawa tayo ng DIY tote bag, no? At maiiwasan natin o mababawasan natin yung paggamit ng mga single-use plastic bag. So, reminder lang po, no, kailangan po natin ng gabay ng ating mga home learning facilitators sa paggawa ng DIY tote bag since tayo po ay ahawak ng mga matatalim na bagay like for example itong pair of scissors natin, no, as our material, and then yung magpapaalam po tayo o maghahanap tayo ng ating mga luma ng damit o hindi na ginagamit damit o sira ng damit para yun ay gawin nating tote bag. Okay, so paano ba gagawin itong tote bag na to? So, first, cut both sleeves including the seam of the shirt. So, makikita po natin yan dito. Yan yung step 1 natin. And then, yung step 2 natin, cut the collar of in a deep U shape. So, makikita nyo sa number 2, merong malalim na U shape dyan. No? Ika-cut din po natin. No? And then number 3, cut 7 to 8 cm long strips along the bottom of the shirt. The strip should be about 1 cm wide. So, ayan. Gugupit po tayo ng 7 to 8 cm. Ang gugupit-gupitin po natin nasa baba. Makikita nyo po dyan sa picture sa number 3. And then yung lapad ng bawat strips ay at least 1 cm. And then double knot all the fringe ends together to create the bottom of the bag. So makikita nyo sa number 4 and number 5, nakita na natin na nagupit na siya. And then pagdating sa number 5, binuhol. Okay, bubuhulin po natin yung bawat strips na nagawa natin doon sa ating old clothes para ito ay maging tote bag. Alright, so ayan, that's all for today. So please visit our Google Classroom. Makikita po natin yan. Meron tayong Earthducation Part 1, okay, na topic dyan. And then, nandoon po yung mga gagawin natin, yung mga instructions na dapat nating sundin, and then yung mga guide questions na dapat nating sasagutin. And then also, we have the media corner there, para madagdagan po yung ating information, nating learnings, panoorin po natin yung mga video na nandoon. Masasaya po yung mga video na yun, magaganda. And maikli lang naman, nasa 5 minutes po. So, yun lang. That's all for today. Happy learning po sa bawat isa, and God bless po.